So what is flipping contracts? I know you probably have heard of flipping, fixing and flipping, but what is flipping contracts? Like, what does that mean? Is that something that you can do? Is it legal? Can you make money doing that? Well, I'm going to tell you some surprising facts about flipping contracts. Let's go. Welcome back. Okay, I am so excited to make this video for you. Flipping real estate contracts is an amazing thing to do, but there's some things that I want to tell you because so much has changed. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel because, again, I have some amazing information for you guys, and I'm one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube, and I'm doing all of this just for you. I want to just keep bringing you content so that you can be successful, and this is an amazing video for you to actually be successful. Okay, you want to make sure that you stay to the end of this video because I just have so much great information, and if you stay to the end, I have a special surprise for you with a free blueprint. You can get it below, and it'll just detail everything that you need. I'm going to go through each step so that you have it all figured out and there are no questions. Number two, I'm going to make sure that I give you the secret to getting at least $5,000 per contract, just like I do and my students are doing. And three, I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm doing today, what my students are doing today, and what's working now. Not old information, what's working now. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so let's talk about real estate contracts. Before I even get into the meat of it, I gotta at least tell you what a real estate contract is really quickly. So a real estate contract is a purchase contract that is between a buyer and a seller to purchase a home. But I'm gonna tell you the secret to this because we see people getting contracts and that scares so many people. When you say the word contract, I know your heart probably started racing. Mine did because like, wait a minute, are you saying I am in a contract to buy this house? How does that work? If I'm in a contract to buy the house, then that means I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't have the money. And so that's what really stops most people. But I'm gonna let you know, a purchase contract is more than just a contract. When you are signing a purchase contract with a seller as a buyer, when we're talking about real estate investing, you want that contract because it is an equitable interest in the property. It is valuable to you. Basically, if you get a seller to agree to sell you a home that you know is worth a lot more, then you can make a lot of money in between. So let me give you a quick example. You find a seller that has a big problem, you know, they're going through a divorce or, you know, they got relocated or something happened and they just need to move out of that house and sell it really quickly, but they may not have the opportunity to fix it up, or they may have to, you know, it may need repairs, or, you know, there's some things going on and they need to sell it quickly. So enter into you, real estate investor. Here's where you can help. You can get that property under contract and then market that contract for a higher price. This is essentially what flipping contracts is. We find people with property problems, we get them to sign a contract for a specific price. Again, the contract is not what we're really that interested in. Yes, it's a contract, but it's really the equitable interest in the property. That is my interest to buy that property. And the great thing about it is you can assign that interest. Okay, I know I said that fast and you're like, whoa, what does that even mean? All right, let me go into it really quickly for you. So again, get the property under contract for $100,000. It could be worth $150,000, $170,000. I may just say, okay, let me get it under $100,000 for you. I'm gonna help you get it sold, seller. I know you need to get going and I have a ton of people and a ton of ways to get this property sold. But all you're gonna do is get the property under contract. That's the simplest thing. And then you market that to other people for a little bit of a higher price. So you may just market it for like $105,000. Not a big deal when we're talking about those big numbers. But guess what? You got it under contract for $100,000. You assign the contract to someone else for $105,000. Guess whose $5,000 that is? Yeah, so that is how this all works. And so, yes, flipping contracts is totally legal if you do it properly, and it's something that we still do today, and I still make money doing, and I've made over 6 figures flipping contracts or wholesaling properties, as we like to call it. So let me tell you what's working today that most people probably are not sharing. And I'm going to tell you just a little bit of a secret here because it is kind of a secret. You have to find people, like I said, with property problems. But I'm going to give you a secret tip that not a lot of people are talking about, where I was able to make way more than $5,000 per property. I was targeting people that inherited a house that they didn't want. And this changed my business. I just started looking through probate records and finding people that inherited a house they did not want. And I was able to find properties in amazing neighborhoods with lots of equity. Again, an older person probably lived there, so the house was outdated, but perfect for a flip, perfect for people that love flipping houses. And I was able to flip those contracts sometimes in days and make $20,000, $30,000. And I have students doing it today. It's a secret way that most people are, not using. They're like out putting out signs, or they're looking for people in foreclosure. And again, I'll teach you all of that stuff, and it does work. But the key, you want nice properties in nice neighborhoods, because that's where the real money is. And so that's basically what I did. That's what my team is doing. That's what some of my students are doing. You can see they're having some amazing results targeting some of these people and helping them in ways that you could not imagine, changing our communities, changing our neighborhoods, and just being awesome people and making money in the process. What beats that? If there's something that beats that, I don't know. Making money and helping people and living the life that you want to live, man, is it amazing. I want to take this opportunity and just ask you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I have one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube, and it's thanks to you guys. I thank you so much for watching my channel. Make sure you click that little notification bell so that you don't miss all of my content, because I'm giving you basically a free course right here. It's the beauty of me already coming to YouTube with a little bit of money. I get to give all of this away for you for free. So, to your success. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I am one of Welcome back. Okay, guys. All right, let me go